Okay, maybe this time we'll actually have the audio playing. So this is going to be our Power 3 video. We're going to go over it again. We're going to base it off of this previous video. Where is it at? Right here, right? Okay, there it is. I had a lot of sauce in this video, so we're gonna just go with the same thing. So Power 3 is actually a lot more complicated than what people typically like to make it seem. It is more so in the way I'm gonna be teaching it. It's like this, right? Kind of like the ICT logo, you know what I mean? ICT logo. And so you'll understand what I mean by this in a second, right? So essentially, this is what a Power 3 looks like, right? So we go from chop, 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 manipulation, right here, all right? So let's have this be your 1 minute chart, right? This is your 1 minute chart, and we'll have yellow as our accumulation, red as our manipulation, and should we do green this time? Alright, we'll do green this time. Alright, so everyone knows this is what a Power 3 looks like. But if you want to understand narrative, you have to understand that sometimes the 1 minute chart, right, sets a Power 3 for a higher time frame Power 3. So what I mean by that is if we take this same chart but we look at it on the 5 minute, right? Actually, too many. Alright. On the 5 minute, it might just look like this. Damn, why did it do that? On the 5 minute, it might just look like this, and this, and this. I'm sorry. This is how this looks on the 5 minute. So now this becomes your accumulation, this becomes your manipulation, this becomes your distribution. So that being said, this is your 5 and 15 minute chart. And this is how it is from the 1 minute right here. So this distribution leg on the 1 minute chart is actually the manipulation leg on the 5 and 15 minute chart. And this little manipulation leg on the 1 minute chart is this small little thing right here on the 5 minute, where if you zoom out, right? As you zoom out right here, zoom out, if you zoom out, right? This looks like what, chop, right? Manipulation versus this, what, distribution, right? But here's how it looks like 5 minute, but in 1 minute, this is what it looks like right here. Here's your chop, here's your manipulation, and then here's your distribution. It happens all the time. I can go anywhere in price and do this, right? You see how I just correlated the 1 minute to the 5 plus 15 minute? Mind you, this is literally right now, just Friday. I just came and watched this and went to charts to give you an example, right? So if we go back, here's how it looks again on the 5 minute. Sorry. That's basically what I'm trying to explain. And then this 5 plus 15 minute could really just be same as that concept, right? So on the 5 plus 15 minute chart, this manipulation leg, this manipulation leg, right, higher, might look something like this. On the hourly chart, 4 hour, and you zoom out, same way, this is accumulation, and this distribution leg on the 5 and 15 minute chart is your manipulation on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and we will we'll jump back higher on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour and the daily, right? So you see how it's a power 3 inside of power 3 inside of power 3 that kind of like goes inside, and that's where you get your ICT logo. Where's it at? Come on, right here. This is power 3, circle, 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 enigma, right? Same with that thing. So how it will look on the chart itself is we'll have this. Let's get rid of the middle line of this. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Maybe something like this. Chop back up. All right. Sorry, guys. And then, obviously, we get our just like this. And then ultimately something like this. Here we go. All right, so here's how it's going to look like on the 1 minute chart, right? We'll have our manipulation right here, and then obviously your distribution right here. All right. That's how power 3 is going to look like. Typically, sorry, this is tweaking. So on the 1 minute chart, it might look like this, right? On the 5 minute chart, it's really just gonna look like something like like this. And then sorry, this needs to be separated a bit. Maybe this is like black or something. All right, here's that same chart on the 5 minute. Okay. Here's how it's going to look in the 5 minutes. So this interaction right here, here's your chop right here on 5 minute to 5 minute doji candles, right? here's that manipulation down, here's that wick, and then here's the body closure up here, right? So you see how this wick right here is 1 minute body closures right here, and that's why it's important to be trading along with the wick. So that's why it's important to have time-based entries, because you typically want to enter when we have this wick and we have a confirmation of this manipulation wick right here and this bullish candle, right? Because that tells you, like a slingshot, that a power 3 has been played out and that you're in the distribution phase of the power 3. Okay, and that makes your trades a lot more probable, because now you know that the manipulation low should not get hit, and now we should be distributing higher towards our TP. So here's how it looks in the 1 minute, and then here's how it's going to look in the 5 minute, right? A wick. That's why wicks are extremely important, because wicks determine manipulation, and wicks have fair value in it. And the fair value, things like this. As you can see, I made a fair value gap right here. We inversed it. The inverse right here, that's your entry. Sorry, I don't know why it looks like that. That's your entry. Anticipating that this wick low is the manipulation low. This wick low is the low of this wick on the 5 minute. All right. So that's how it's going to look. Now if we do it in price, go to 4 hour, look for something. We'll choose this area right here. Let's start off on the daily. So on the daily time frame, we have this bearish gap on the daily. We are chopping right here, creating failure swings. This is your accumulation, your manipulation, and your distribution on the daily time frame. With that being said, same look on the 4 hour. Right here, in the range, is your accumulation, manipulation, and your distribution. Understand? That's why on Monday, after we swept out, where's Monday? We swept out these lows right here into this daily gap. There it is. Come down, we tap into this daily gap right here, and we sweep out this daily low. And I'm obviously expecting higher, because I'm thinking that we're going to, this is the only swing low in the range. So given that this is the only swing low in the range, I'm thinking, okay, turtle soup this low into this daily gap and head higher. That's why I was bullish. Obviously, December price action isn't the best, so that's not what we got. But you see how in the 4 hour, this is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. In 1 hour, what does it look like? Looks like this is now our accumulation, manipulation, and this is our distribution. Make sense? And then something similar. Small little wick, like I mentioned. Accumulation even goes down to small time frames. Quick moves, manipulation, distribution. But this is all, the choppiness is all the 4 hour, right? Same thing. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And this is during your AM session. So now you're able to see the higher time frame power 3. You understand that this is a 4-hour power 3. So now you're playing the manipulation down. A 4-hour manipulation down is a big move because it's a big time frame, right? So now you're playing the 4-hour manipulation, but the 1 hour and 15-minute and 5-minute distribution, making you have that much better of a win rate in your trading. Now, if you go in the 1 minute, we'll look for it. Hello. It's even on the 1 minute time frame. Obviously, that was it on the 5 minute, but just right here, you understand that this is the power 3 playing out. My bad. You understand that this is the power 3 about to play out. All right. So at this point, when we're looking at this, we see this bit of chop. You understand that this sweep right here to this gap is your 1 minute manipulation to this distribution. And notice how this swing high is protected. 9:30 opens, tags the rejection block, lower quadrant. Lower quadrant of it hits lower. Rejection block is obviously respected. We head lower and distribute. Makes sense? So that's power 3. That's how you form narrative for power 3. And whenever you understand higher time frame narrative, daily power 3, 4-hour power 3, 1 hour power 3, now you're able to basically predict the markets 15, 20, 30 hours at a time. And now you're just trying to find the safest entry, which in this case was that this little turtle soup, I guess. That's how you can bottom and top tick, right? Trading the manipulation. That's all bottom top ticking really is. All right, so that's our power 3 video. Hope you guys enjoyed.